All right. Thresh. All right, I'm just going to say I'm fire, boys. That's all I'm saying. Locked in here. Of course, the disadvantage is every time you flay or interrupt a Volibear Q, he gets a reset. It should have cost them more. BB making the aggressive level 1 play, but they play it phenomenally, and now Noah's got nowhere to go. Flash forward, the knock-up, the chompers, the flay back. Noah's now running. G2 going to turn away. Jun just trying to get the hell out of dodge. One more auto from Hansama should finish it. Level 3 for Noah. Tries to get a bit of damage back. It takes longer than expected, but first blood for Hansama coming through.
And this was the other part that we didn't get to hit on. The fact that Razork didn't get any of his bottom camps because G2 had taken them meant he had to go top. And now, Cap still needs to be careful because Razork is on the top side of the map, but he will just back away from Humanoid. But that meant that Yike knew there was nobody who's going to answer him when he went for that play on bot side.
And G2 say you wanted standard laning, this is what it comes to. Razork trying to keep his mid laner alive.
Caps and Humanoid locked in a 1v1. The jungler's a bit of the same. Unraveled Earth there, flash away from Humanoid. Clean thus far, but he needs to get Soldier of Razork coming in to try and finish the job. The minion! The Scuttle Crab! Blocking his escape, an ally to Fnatic, no doubt. Razork trying to get the stun. Broken Blade can now look to come in. The elastic slingshot, where's it gonna go? Does he want to commit on a Humanoid? The answer is yes. He autos the tower, he brings it back in Psycho, he flashes, and he lives, he's out of there.
Humanoid, he doesn't have flash, remember.
Flash. He's walking the wrong way, the flick back's already hit, and that's a Rek'Sai coming over the wall. Mickey going in as well. Nice slide and glide.
But can he get away to safety is the question. Volibear is on his way. Humanoid trying to create space between him and Yike.
But Razork is powerful. Is going to find the stun. That's going to be big damage on Yike. Another flick back connecting. Do they have the follow-up damage to finish off Humanoid? The 2v2 stronger overall for the side of Fnatic. Not quite enough for Razork to body block everything. Caps able to finish the job with auto attacks. But now Fnatic descending upon Broken Blade. They find the stun. Oscar looking to follow up with the Q3. They need to interrupt this elastic slingshot if they want to try and find the kill. Broken Blade kept his passive in the previous play, but there's nowhere or no one around, excuse me, to support him. Fnatic dominate on the topside river.
It's an overcommitment from G2 this time. This lane, which you don't typically see, considering the scaling element of the Jinx. But in the top side of the map, it's all Oscar. He's finding advantage. He's going to find another one.
No passive for Broken Blade. He goes in, he goes out.
And this is towards the early skirmish, but Mickey now spotted as Razork finds him.
Play on to Razork. Hook not going to connect. Yike fishing for the follow-up. Razork's going to walk away for now. Flash forward the Lantern. Unraveled Earth going to get laid down. Flick back on Razork is clean. Knock up there as well from Yike. First kill to give it over to Hansama. He's getting excited. The resets are now coming through. He's looking for one more onto Noah. Jun trying to body block everything he can. The cleanse comes out a little bit late. Knock up there. Noah going to get knocked down. And oh boy, baby.
Further on the bottom half of the map, PB being a nuisance trying to proxy, but has been caught.
Likely to fall. They need to get the CC down though to stop the elastic slingshot. Takes as much time as he can as it drops. He knows that Oscar can just interrupt him mid-flight with the Cassante W. Broken Blade going in.
Does he TP? Does he TP? He can't.
No, he's just buying time. I think he's just trying to stall the wave.
He's trying to get the wave.
He knows as long as it's just Razork, he doesn't do enough damage. Now he's going under the tower, trying to backstep, gets one more blob, goes in, just deletes most of that wave. If they blind predict that Oscar's gone, oh, that's going to be embarrassing. That's going to hurt. Flick back connects onto Noah. Immediate hook follow-up. This time there's no cleanse, and now it's a 4-0 Jinx.
And there's no flash for Noah to get away from that either. Razork will pick up a consolation prize, the Void Grubs, but this bot lane is completely out of control. Every time they've tried to lane swap, they could have just been trying to kill the bot lane for Fnatic. But it's a 1.8k gold lead now for Hansama. This Jinx is huge.
And that means there's that much more pressure on Oscar. The strongest point on the map right now for
paying fruition as Hansama finds himself with a 1.8k gold lead.
And Broken Blade wandering in just to harass Noah. Does good damage in the 1v1 as well. The Varus is already so far behind. Broken Blade is too, but you're going to favor the Zac in this one. Takes a bit more time, perhaps a stretching strike. No, that's going to be a flash, a little unstable matter.
TP response.
Going to be in trouble again. Jun, can he turn this play back? TP advantage. Broken Blade on the way in, looking to rinse and repeat what happened earlier. Stretching strikes, autos the minion, pulls him back. Mickey and Hansama on the way in. They're going to take their time deciding who they want to donate this to. It will be Hansama. But Noah, I mean, focused, shut down. Humanoid finds the angle in mid lane. He and Razork desperate to get
damage on this top side tower. You're going to get a Chemtech Dragon. Not really the end of the world for G2, and Oscar in now underneath the tower, but should be able to escape away.
Last year. And Noah's in someone who's come up clutch multiple times.
Where they might have strength, but you're just too slow. G2 have already pounced onto the bot lane turret, and that's a full health tower for G2 on the top side.
It's dire straits right now for Fnatic.
Oh, he's going to clear the wave. The rocket. He wants. I think he'll. Oh, there'll be down in front of us.
Nice idea there to slow them down. G2 continuing to push in bot lane. Oscar, very tanky individual, but is he tanky enough?
For the knockup. Yike, ulti is going to come out. Jund has to do his best to interrupt. Good knockup on a Yike, denies the play. Nice all out coming in from Oscar. Noah finds the kill. Gets a bit of money in the back pocket and a sign of hope for the side of Fnatic, but G2 will not take their foot off the gas. They've set their sights on that mid lane tower. Humanoid doing what he can to respond to the top lane.
Fnatic need to keep responding to the aggression from G2. Good cross map on the top side to get Humanoid a bit more gold, crucially.
A 700 gold difference, but it's more important to look at the individual differences in lane. As Yike caught out here from Fnatic, they find an excellent pick. Bit more control, bit more gold back for them. And again, Hansama is the gold for G2. If they kill this Jinx, Fnatic are favored in every single fight. And now they're already looking to get themselves a pretty sizable lead, leveraging the Herald, leveraging the pick they found onto Yike.
Love this from Fnatic. Great pick, a second one onto Yike. They secure the bottom tower. They're going to convert it into another. The Dragon spawns in a minute's time. G2, are they really going to try and force this fight? The Herald is just walking off.
Broken Boy walking up. Mickey gonna get locked down. They're gonna delete him right as the fight starts. Broken Boy debating. Steps up, finds the auto. Pullback doesn't really mean anything.
The presence on bot to top.
Trying to push away. Nice flash backwards. Unraveled Earth looking for the setup. Humanoid just barely able to walk away on that one. Broken Blade now TPing in, but here comes Oscar Red, and that's a damn strong Cassante. They're gonna have to respect it. 4 members for G2. Should just break the tower, knowing they've got the Drake in the meantime. Ultimately, a trade to the tier 2, but G2 want to keep fishing. Flash forward, knock up onto Humanoid. Hansama getting excited. 1 reset now coming through. Extra damage onto Oscar. Noah off to the side, just not really doing much damage yet. Fnatic on a advantage. Mickey stepping up. Good hook onto Jund. Play backwards, but Jund dashes out to safety. Immediate McHale. Mickey's targeting himself, but Cap's the one who's caught out. Broken Blade not doing a whole heck of a lot. Hansama trying to auto over the wall, but he hasn't found the reset quite yet. Ghosting now through the fight. If he finds one, they're likely to take more. Yike still living. The reset's now going to start coming through. Flashback from Noah, trying to stay standing, but Hansama, look at that attack speed. Oscar Renan, the frontliner, the one protecting the rest of this fight for Fnatic. Terrifying. 4th item, Lord Dominic's feels like the death sentence for Fnatic. The wall now coming in. Noah caught out, manages to make it to the other side, but now he's locked in the 1v1 versus Caps. Trying to find the good sidesteps. Will make it away, but just doesn't have enough HP. Shut down for G2. Clean pick in the middle lane. Broken Blade, though, overcommitting on this one. Walks back to the wall to try to get support from the rest of the team. Fnatic caught in the 4v5, hoping to pick off Broken Blade. Push back from Humanoid is not what they needed.
Seconds away. Razork needs to find the type of play that Yike found earlier today.
He has the ult, he can get into the piss.
Oscar takes absolutely no damage. Good poke now coming in. Broken Blade trying to disrupt the backline. All of G2 immediately turn off the objective. Oscar pulling Broken Blade back, but he's not hitting the backline targets he wants to be. Endless CC from the Zac and the Rek'Sai. Hansama now dominating the front line, freeing up so much space for him to do his work. Jund running, trying to peel for Oscar. Noah now coming in, but Oscar drops, Jund drops, and Noah is not strong enough to face the wrath of 5 members of G2. Nobody's gonna drop, and they're gonna go right back to the bear. Now it is really hard for Fnatic. They're at a huge deficit. G2 don't want to give up this Drake. Caps is already pushed in the mid lane wave. Wall coming from behind. Noah again isolated the front line. Can they protect him? Backstep from him is good. Seismic shove not going to do much, but Broken Blade again is just completely unkillable, and Hansama has already gotten a reset. 4 members of Fnatic retreating, grouped up. Yike looking for a way to knock them up. Unstoppable from Cassante. The scoop now coming in. Humanoid wants to keep this game going. Jund and Oscar still standing strong, and that Cassante is powerful. G2 overestimate themselves in the face of Fnatic, in the face of Oscar. They come up short. Humanoid saves the day for Fnatic.
Humanoid ascends to godhood with the shuffle to connect onto Hansama to rip the game out of G2's hands.
Oscar.
And how many times have we seen Fnatic been able to rely on Humanoid?
Another
rely
wall.
on this is here. Caps trying to force them back, but they're going in.
He's looking to lock upon Hansama. CC! No hesitation from Fnatic. In the face of elimination, they will make the play work. Caps on the backside of the fight, set to fall now, knocks down Oscar, but it's still, overall, it's close. It's a 3v3. Yike, Broken Blade, can they find the angle?
All
Can
the
they keep this fight
carries are
going?
dead.
9-2-3 going through. Oscar should be able to take over, but they have to try and limit it. Razor trying to find the healing, a little bit extra coming forward. The shielding now going in as well. Oscar stepping in, but he doesn't have the damage. He doesn't have the ability to stick on these targets. They're slowly but surely trying to win out on the fight. Unstoppable now, interrupts, pulls away. Mickey should just be able to shut through that health. It's all eyes on Oscar. Oscar and Jun versus the world. Oscar and Jun to hold on to hope for Fnatic as G2 desperately trying to claw this fight back.
Who's dying?
No one is dying except for Jun, maybe. Finally, they will take down the Rakan. Jun's got nowhere to go. The pullback.
He's out.
Not enough. Jun escaping. Are you kidding me? He will die in the end. The Jinx Rocket sidestep. This man refuses to drop. It's the tower who takes him in the end.
The tense moment between these teams, 20 kills to 23. The bloodshed is real. Here comes Broken Blade on the flank.
Ulti going wide, push back, denying Broken Blade access to the backline. All Fnatic now need to retreat. Oscar buying as much base as humanly possible, but Hansama does a lot of work here. Unstoppable now as he pulls Yike away. Oscar now trying to escape. The blobs on the ground for Broken Blade. It looks like it's just going to be a 1-for-1, frontline for frontline, but the TP is there for G2. They will keep their top laner standing. Noah over the wall can do absolutely nothing, and it's just Jinx taking over. A quadra for Hansama. They're hunting
Another
for
banter?
the penta. A bit of cruel irony for Noah. He was on the opposite side of this yesterday. Now he'll have to come face to face with the fact that it's Hansama who is slowly walking him down. Hansama who is securing the penta.
Avenue for Hansama to push in this wave and secure a tower completely uncontested.
That's the wave. More falling away here. Humanoid off to the side, just laying a bit of damage down onto Yike.
This is where Yike is so valuable. Every time he goes under the ground, he can spot out if Humanoid is looking for a flank, if Jun is coming in from a different angle, and all he's doing is getting this little bits of information for G2 to make sure that they don't get caught out.
Weaver's wall, Jun off on one side, taking his time, does not want to burn any resources. He doesn't have to. That's the wave stepping up. Instant engage. Now coming in. Hansama on the backside, still untouched, but Jun goes in. There's no fall. The pushback from Humanoid is good. It looks like they're trying to take down the backline, but Humanoid is already down, and Hansama is at full HP. That's going to be it, the double for Hans. G2 don't have a wave, but I don't think it matters. Breaking down the towers and looking to end it here.
G2 have gone and done it again. Humanoid tried his best, but his best was not enough. As long as Hans is alive, G2 will make a beeline towards the base to round out this series.
But going in, a last desperate hold from the bottom lane of Fnatic. It should not be enough. There's no way they can do this. Noah goes in trying to kill Caps. He'll get at least one. But as long as Hansama is standing, G2 know that they have the win. He's taken down Jun as well. And for the 4th time in the organization's history, they're going to get 4 titles back to back to back to back. They will secure first seed at MSI, and they will lift the Spring Split Shield.